What's up, Melody TCL? Scorpion 72. Today we're taking a look at DC icons from DC Comics and DC Collectibles. It's going to be Atomica. So here she is in the window box packaging, showcasing Atomica, Ryan Chow, Atom number 2, and Ray Palmer, the Atom number 1. And here you have a little spectrum thing, why we call that thing when he's miniaturizing. On the side, it says DC Icons. It says Atomica, Forever Evil. So she's based off the story Forever Evil storyline, because that's when she first appeared. On the back, show you the other figures: Superman, Aquaman, Atomica, of course, and Harley Quinn. So this is wave 3, and without further ado, let's go and see what this figure is all about. So all these figures come in these little instruction sheet. Like if you don't know how to do this already. Tells you how to take out the hands, straightforward. This one shows you Killix, how he goes on the stand. This one shows you Aquaman here, and how to change his hands and his head, and to add the little telepathic ability that he has there to summon his fish. On the back, same thing. Harley Quinn, how to change the hands. Atomica, how to change your hands, and how to set up your Ray Palmer Atom on his base and his miniaturizing, pose. So let's see the figures. So Atomica is part of the crime syndicate. She basically has the same powers as the Atom. So she can increase her size and strength, and she's evil. So she's like an evil version of the Atom. Costume is basically the same. So she is one figure, the first female figure in this line. There's 2 of them actually in this line, but she's technically the first one due to the numbering of it. She's number 12 of 13 for wave 3. And she comes with 2 other Atom figures. Now, the story of this is that every time we get one of these figures, we do one of them different, in a different size. So right now we have Atomica in this size. So whenever they do Ray Palmer or Atom or Choi there, Ryan Choi, he might be the 6-inch figure, while she might be the small one, and they keep mixing it up until in the end they basically have to release 2 more of this set of 3, and we should have 3 versions of each figure, so in different heights. So I think that was pretty cool. So first we're going to go with Atomica. So Atomica, her head's on a ball joint. Her head was really stiff when I tried to move it, and that's due to her hair. It is soft and pliable. It's really well sculpted. So there's some softness to it, so you can actually get her head to rotate. She mostly looks in the down position. It's hard to get her head in the upper position. She has upper chest articulation like all the other figures. Arms can go outwards. She has a swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows, which is kind of awkward for this one. Just making sure, okay, yeah, I have it right. There we go. So double jointed elbows, swivel at the wrist, ab crunch, ball jointed legs, and go outwards this much, double jointed knees, no swivel at the thigh or anything like that, and she has ankle rockers. So she basically has the same articulation as the men, and the belt's really nice. It's a separate piece, it doesn't move, it seems to be glued. She's got the little Atom symbol right there, and the 2. The little, it's pretty cool. The belt goes all around. It reminds me of a utility belt that they could use for like Batman and even Robin, so who knows. We might see this belt again used for another character, another figure. The colors are really nice. Nothing is bleeding into each other. Even the face sculpting is really amazing. Nothing's bleeding in anywhere. Really impressed with this figure. She was pretty much going to be my least favorite, but she's now in par with the rest of them. I am liking her. She comes with 2 changeable hands, open hands, which is good. She can grab something or hold on to something. So as I mentioned, whenever you change the hands, you pull it straight forward and you push it in like that. Be careful because you don't want to break the pegs. And that's my worry, is that these female figures have smaller pegs than the guys. Then you have the articulation. It's a little even designs. The costume is really well designed and stuff for this. And another cool thing, if you did manage to get Crime Syndicate when it came out, or you can track it down, I believe it's Johnny Quick or Deathstorm that you need to get the little mini. Yeah, it's Johnny Quick. I did a video of them way back. You get a little mini Atomica, and I held on to mine just because I thought it was a cool figure, not knowing that DC Icons is going to be doing this and have her available. Make the figure, of course, but it's nice. So basically you get an idea of what they might be using in the future for when they start doing different sizes of Atomica. If you already have her, then that's really cool. The only difference is that the belt doesn't match and her goggles are around her neck and stuff, but hey, other than that, it's still pretty cool that I already kind of have a miniature Atomica. Now I go with my 6-inch Atomica because they never did do a 6 3/4 inch or 7 figure. They never did, DC Collectibles never did a figure for with a Crime Syndicate. They only did a miniature one. So it's possible she was supposed to be part of that series later on down the line, but then of course now we have DC Icons. So plans change, but hey, pretty cool. So a little like prelude to what we're going to get and what to expect. So it could be Chow. I could be saying it wrong. I'm sorry if I'm saying anything wrong. His costume is really well done too. Nice paint job and everything on him. Really impressed. Even the back. There's even you see the gold really stands out on his belt. He even has the little symbol there. Due to his small, there we go. Face sculpting is not bad either. His articulation, pretty basic. I think he has 5 points articulation. Head can go left and right. Doesn't seem to be in the ball joint. Arms could go forward, backwards. Doesn't seem to be able to open split out. So I'm not going to try that because I don't want to break them. No elbow articulation. No waist articulation, which would have been nice, but I guess I don't want to break up the sculpting here. Legs can go outwards. And there's no knee articulation whatsoever, no ankle articulation, ankle rocker. So seeing he's just a small figure, he wasn't going to have a lot of articulation to begin with. But it's really nice that they did add that in and everything. Whoops, there he goes. He's taking a run. So it's really cool that we got a figure of him. I do have a 75-inch version of him from when Mattel did their DC Infinite series. I know DC Collectibles did a figure from too. So if you guys want to mix and match that, now you can, because now we have a small Atom number 2. We call him Atom number 2 because technically he is Atom number 2. And so Ray Palmer here, basically he comes with this clear base and the Atom's Matrix or whatever thing went. The thing that happens, I can't remember the exact name of what that's called, but when he strings and increases his highs, this is what swirls all around him as he's doing it. So basically you have to put him on the peg like this. As it's shown in the instructions there's instructions that show you how to do this part. This, I find the best way to put this over him is turn to the side first when you get him inside. Then we put it in the peg. So there's also pegs for the Atom contravents or matrix or what you want to call it. that the name escapes me. Of course, I'm going to remember once this video is done what the name of that is. And there you go. Nice little Atom. Now at first, when I saw this, I go, hey, I've seen this figure before. DC must be reusing the figure that they had with the Atom kit came a while back. And nope, it is not. The only thing was DC Director did this one. So here we have the other Atom. It's a little bit bigger. So you see the poses are pretty much the same, which is pretty cool. I've managed to keep all my Atom figures because they vary in size just like he does. I kept the JL chair Atom. Let me sit on the chair. So you could even see the height difference with this. Like, you know, it does match. Just like this would be the height, the size of him, and then he'll sit down in the chair. I've even kept the other one that came with DC Universe Classics, Gentleman Ghost. So there you have the other Atom with his hands down, and then these two are roughly about the same size, believe it or not. I have the other Atom from the DC Infinite line I was telling you about, where I have the Ryan Chow Atom. I also have this one, Ray Palmer Atom. You see? Make it like he's shrinking down or shrinking up. Or growing, I should say, can be shrinking up, but you know what I mean. And of course, I kept the Atom from DCU. So it's pretty cool if you manage to hang on to any of your Atom figures in the past, even if they come from DC Collectibles or Mattel. And it's just really neat, cool little figure to go with. But in the meantime, hopefully we won't have to wait too long to actually get the actual different size of the Atom figures in future lines, so we can have them all lined up together. Well, this is Scorpion 72 for a look at Atomica and the other Atoms, Atom 1, Atom 2. Should be available now at online retailers, specialty shops, along the other figures from this wave, which is Superman, Aquaman, Hawk. Can't wait for Hawk Girl, Hawkman to come out. Harley Quinn, and hopefully you can track down waves 1 and 2. Really cool figures to get. Was very surprised that she was in like the first roundup of figures that they are offered. But I like the concept that they're doing, that every time one of these guys come out, they're going to be in a different size. So by the end, then when we get to the last one coming out for the third time, we should have them all three of them able to line up like this, going and showing in different sizes as they increase and decrease in size, so you can make a really nice display. Till then, enjoy your toys. Until next time, keep playing. Ciao.